The Batman 2021 is one of the most anticipated movies of the generation. Not just of next year, of the generation. Why? Because this is the first time we are getting another Batman trilogy since Christopher Nolan, since Christian Bale's Dark Knight trilogy. So what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. At the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away something freaking awesome. So the Batman movie has officially gone on a hiatus, as Americans call it, for 2 weeks. But don't worry. So the Batman production is being put on hold for 2 weeks by Warner Bros. Studios for now. In an official press release from Warner Bros. Productions, they had the following to say. Warner Bros. Pictures feature production of The Batman will be put on a 2-week hiatus starting today. The studio will continue to monitor the situation closely, the Burbank Lock informed in a statement. So this is official. It's not come from any minor source. This is coming from Warner Bros. Website themselves, courtesy of Deadline. As we know, this movie is directed by Matt Reeves and is starring Colin Farrell as the Penguin, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Paul Dano as Riddler, Jeffrey Wright as Gordon, Andy as Alfred, John as Falcone, and Peter Sarsgaard as Gil Colson. So this movie currently is set to release on June the 25th, 2021. That is why it's no worries that there's a slight delay with filming, because you know what. So they were supposed to be shooting through till August, but if this current issue doesn't go away, I guess they just extend it, but they're going to have more than enough time to edit stuff in post-production. So recently in the news, there's an interview going around with Peter Sarsgaard, who, according to IMDb, is playing District Attorney Gil Colson, who isn't actually he's not a comic book character. He's a made-up character specifically for the Batman. Now, you know, the internet has some conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theory number one: he's really playing Harvey Dent Two-Face, and they don't want that secret to get out. Or conspiracy number two, that Warner Bros. Are telling the truth, and he just is a new character called District Attorney Gil Colson, who apparently, according to Peter Sarsgaard, is not a very nice man, and he's a liar. And then we look at something else. So a few weeks ago, there was a potential Riddler scene that got leaked, and we know it's true because Warner Bros. Took a DMCA claim out on it to take the post down. What does that mean? It means it's copyright infringement, so they take the post down instantly, which you wouldn't do if it wasn't real. The similar case happened on Rise of the Skywalker when a Palpatine image got out and Disney started to strike a lot of images on Twitter, etc. So we know it's real. So you combine the two, he's a liar, he's a DA, to the no more lies. So we know that scene could be involving District Attorney Gil Colson, but I don't think they're going to kill him off because he seems to be one of the main stars potentially. As you know, there's always some kind of DA in the Batman movies, so it wouldn't really make much sense to kill him off. So as we know, there are still a lot of reveals to come from every single character, specifically Selena Kyle, Catwoman. I really hope they reveal her suit soon. So we've not seen her on set. We've seen the stunt double on set alongside Pattinson's stunt double. We've seen them both on set on the Batbike, but we haven't seen much else. We were supposed to see the Batmobile scenes being shot in Liverpool, but now they're on hiatus for 2 weeks. We're not going to see anything. Now, they still could be working on stuff behind the scenes, behind closed doors. If this problem does take longer to solve, maybe they could do stuff behind closed doors with some characters. So we know the main villains of this movie will be the Penguin, because that's been confirmed, the Riddler, because that's been confirmed, Falcone, that's been confirmed, and that's all the names that have officially been confirmed. There are rumors that Mad Hatter will play a part in this movie, Two-Face, and many other characters. You could say Catwoman is a villain, but she always does work with Bruce Wayne, then doesn't, then tries to kill him, then doesn't. So we don't know which way it's going to go. So we are very much looking forward to this Batman movie. So as we know, the Flash movie is meant to start shooting in September. But there is an issue there because Fantastic Beasts 3 was supposed to start shooting this week, but that's also been put on hold for a while. And why is this an issue? Because Ezra Miller is a big character in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, if you didn't know that, and they can't start shooting the Flash movie that's been coming since 2015 and we're now in 2020. I seriously do not believe it's ever coming. So basically, the Flash movie is now delayed again because, like we just said, you can't shoot the Flash movie without the main star. So until Ezra Miller is wrapped up with Fantastic Beasts 3, he's not doing anything else. And that also does debunk the Johnny Depp is the Joker theory, is because if Johnny Depp is going to be in this movie, Johnny Depp's also in Fantastic Beasts 3, I believe. So he was a prominent part of the second one and the first one. So he can't be in 2 movies at once. But realistically, he could. But if they are going to slide Joker into the DMs in this movie, it would only be for a cameo or brief role towards the end or post-credit scene. I mean, maybe they could do that. Another actor that a lot of people would want to play a different variation of Joker, if that is something they want to do, is William Dafoe. Is a popular name that has come up in a recent video we made about potentially Johnny Depp being the Joker. I mean, William Dafoe would be a pretty cool pick if that was the case, but like I said, I don't think there's going to be a Joker in this movie as it is a young Bruce Wayne, and introducing Joker just makes absolutely no sense based on everything that we know about this movie at the moment. But whilst I was recording this video, I was told some information from a pretty reliable source that's been right about 90% of stuff that they've told me before. They said this. Now, I've already done 2 Joker videos, and I don't want this to be a full-on Joker video, but apparently the Joker has a cameo role in this movie, and it's going to be a brief part in this movie. Maybe it's going to be something like an Arkham Asylum scene or something like that. And the reason why I think if this got out properly, it'll be controversial is because the Joker doesn't need to be in this movie. It's not going to have a massive impact on the overall movie. It's just a cameo. Could even be a post-credit scene. But I don't understand why they would do it. If this is true, I always take information, even if it's from the tops, even if it's from the best source, I always take with a pinch of salt because it makes no sense to me to stick the Joker anywhere because this is a young Bruce Wayne. If it's, say, the Batman, if the second movie when he's a bit older, it would make sense. But to throw him in a cameo role in this movie, it might cheapen the movie. But I was also told it's going to have no impact on the overall narrative of the movie. So take it with a pinch of salt. And let me know down below, if this is true, who should play the brief cameo role of the Joker. There's been many names mentioned. William Dafoe, Warstu, Johnny Depp, and many others. I'd love to know who you would fit to the Joker in this universe. Personally, I would go with someone like this character I'm just about to say right now. Jim Carrey would do an absolutely freaking awesome Joker. I know he's been the Riddler, but I would love Jim Carrey to be the Joker in this franchise. It would be freaking great. But like I said before, and I keep saying, I report information from what I'm told. So yeah, reliable source, but might not be true, might not be true, could be true, but it's not going to impact the overall story even if it is true. So let me know down below, guys. Also in the news, now we know Jeffrey Wright is playing Commissioner Gordon. He recently posted on his Instagram, or was it Twitter, an image of him reading The Long Halloween. So we know this movie is going to center around a young Batman. So it makes no sense for Jeffrey Wright to play Commissioner Gordon, at least in the first movie. Now, what I suggest and what I think could be quite realistic, and to be honest, it's not really that hard to figure out, is that Commissioner Wright is playing Commissioner Gordon, but not yet. It will most likely be a younger version, Detective Gordon, so to speak. Because if you look on IMDb, it just says James Gordon. It's not listing him as Commissioner Gordon. So I believe it'll be something similar to what happened on Gotham, where it was James Gordon, and eventually he got promoted. So that is pretty much what's going to happen. But what is interesting is Alfred, Pennyworth, played by Andy Serkis. We've not seen him on set at the moment, but there was an image going around the other day of him and Jeffrey Wright. So that could be our first official look at Alfred and also Jeffrey Wright, aka a version of Commissioner Gordon, Detective Gordon, Police Officer Gordon, some variation of Gordon. So it's very likely that this movie is going to go in a much different way. There's been many articles online that insinuate it's going to be a very different variation of Alfred compared to the other variations of Alfred that we've seen over the years. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what is going to happen with each and every character we get in this movie. Also, Alex Ferns is playing someone called Commissioner Pete Savage, but we don't know anything about this. So there's a lot of new characters being made specifically for this movie. As we spoke about the other day, Elliot Warren is rumored to be playing Firefly, although there's no confirmed or verified information. There's a lot of people listed for this movie, but there isn't really any substantial amount of information for us to decipher what is actually going on. Now, I'm very much looking forward to seeing the first look of Catwoman, because that's going to be freaking awesome. Maybe that's what they're going to do over this production shutdown, is reveal how the Penguin's going to look, maybe, or Catwoman, because they don't want like potato quality images to get out like that happened with the Shazam suit. So I presume that will happen in that kind of way, how they did with the Batman suit and the Batmobile, because they don't want potato quality stuff to get out. So also in the news, now this is kind of ridiculous if it's real. So what is happening is, a few days ago I was told that Ezra Miller the Flash will have a cameo role in the second Suicide Squad movie, which is apparently going to be something like the initial cameo role he had in the Suicide Squad movie with Captain Boomerang. But there's also rumors that Ezra Miller the Flash is going to be appearing in the Flash TV show again, which, if that's true, then throwing him in the Suicide Squad movie would make sense for relevance, as a lot of people like me still don't believe he's ever going to be the Flash in the movie, because this is a movie that's been made since before BVS, yet we haven't even got to the first day of shooting. So as you know, we are on a hiatus at the moment, so I don't know how much Batman content there will be going around, so I will cover whatever stories and whatever information comes up. So guys, let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you think about this Batman movie. Is there going to be a Joker scene? Maybe. Is Peter Sarsgaard character really Harvey Dent, or is it actually a new commissioner? I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to find out, and a very interesting ride of this Batman stories that we cover on this channel. As we know, there's so many ludicrous and outlandish things going around about the Batman. The Robin is going to appear in this movie. Is he? The Joker is he? Mad Hatter is he? So many different characters are appearing in this movie, but at the moment, there's no official information on all of them. I just want to get the story out there and keep covering this Batman movie, as a lot of you people love these Batman videos, and also apparently you love the Justice League videos. So I won't be doing any Justice League videos for a while until we get some factual information, because there isn't really much information about the Justice League. Black Adam, The Flash, I will be covering all this kind of stuff on this channel. Godzilla vs. Kong and all this kind of stuff. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.